God.
Yeah, which one? Oh, there, yeah, wow.
I don't know who that lady is.
I can't believe we
Queen
used to
Ass
have a
Concrete.
sound system. And like,
I know.
Like, what? Were you here when it worked?
No.
I remember when I started, it did work,
It
but
did.
it broke from the rats.
Wow.
Yeah. It was still like really half like us working though. Yeah, anyway.
Oh.
It's not time
Okay.
to shine.
Oh, sorry. Okay, we're just doing the next video. Chloe, this is for you. WHS meeting. Okay. Welcome to this WHS meeting. Today we're discussing the incident that occurred where the dog escaped and during transfer and Jackie injured herself. Okay? Well, Jackie was injured. I'll put that. Okay. So today's agenda items. So first, an overview of the incident. The dog escaped and Janie. Fuck. Okay, start that again. I don't know why I said Janie. Okay. Okay. So I'm just gonna run through the agenda items. First, an overview of the incident. The dog escaped and Jackie strained her back. Let's just say strained her back. All right. Okay. The second one is the risks were. Can't fucking read and speak. Okay, number 2. The risks we identified are animal escaped. Wait. Oh, okay. This is what we're meant to be saying, I guess. I don't really know where it was right in there. Hold on. Oh no, I was going through it. Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay, 2. The risks we identify are animal escaped, in staff injured, and workplace stress. Okay, 3. Risk reduction techniques could include using. What? I'm fucking so confused what I've written here. Listen, guys, listen. Okay, listen. We're just gonna go agenda items, dog injured, and then we'll go. Okay, this is what I think. Whatever. Okay, right. Start again. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Okay, so the agenda items. So obviously a dog was escaped from when being transferred to the kennel, and Jackie injured her back. So we're just gonna go over a couple things. I feel like I'm doing this fucking wrong. What is that page? I need it. I'm gonna fucking YOLO this, and if it doesn't fucking work, I'm gonna cry. Okay. Oh, okay. So I'm just gonna read out all of these, and then someone can bring up anything to do with that, if things to improve and stuff like that. Okay. Alright, so we're going to run through the agenda items. So the first overview, the overview of the incident. Oh no, I see what I've done here. Okay, I'm going to read the first bit and then the answers are going to be the next bit. Okay, alright. Okay, first overview of the incident. Obviously dog escaped and Jackie was injured. The risks we identify that could include with that. And then the risk reduction techniques that we could do. And then reporting, and then suggestions. Okay? Alright, so we're just going to go over the first one. So obviously the dog escaped and Joe... What? I've written Joe here and I don't know why. Okay. Okay. The dog escaped and Jackie injured her back. So obviously what happened there? So then we're just going to guess and we're just going to say, you know, you tripped. Oh, okay?
Yeah.
I'll cut this bit out. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so I tripped just on the like uneven ground, and I think it spooked the dog, and she got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. So that's pretty much the gist of it. You didn't. There wasn't any other like aspects to it, and it was just that uneven ground. Okay. So number 2, what obviously the risks with that. So obviously you said that the floor was uneven.
Yeah.
So that is a tripping hazard. That's a risk. Is there any others that we can think of? You can say. I don't know. It just says animal escape, an injury, and fucking workplace stress. I don't know. Take guesses, guys. Just throw in anything random. I should have done this better.
maybe like coming around like a sharp corner, there was like less visibility.
Oh yeah, the
and
fucking
I couldn't
mirrors.
really see where I was going.
Maybe just moving very slow and like cautiously.
Yeah.
Watching steps. I don't know.
No, those are really good points. Obviously, the mirrors, making sure that we're checking mirrors when we're going around the sharp corners. Obviously, we could maybe put in more mirrors to help that. And obviously,
Just going nice and slow.
okay,
Checking the coast is clear, kind of thing. I don't know.
yeah. So obviously, like you said, Bianca, making sure we're going slow and everything like that, and making sure everything's clear. And obviously maybe try looking around and everything like that. So that was very good points from you and Jackie. Alright, so okay, with the risk reduction technique, so obviously we did say, obviously looking at mirrors, taking it slow. What other things that we could do? Cut. I'm going to tell you what you say.
Yeah, I don't know what to say.
So using double leads, adding signage for anxious animals. I don't know what that means. So like obviously if there's on the sign of the kennel, just say hey, blah, blah, or whatever.
Yeah.
Refresh training for staff. And always ensuring the path is clear. Just say something like those lines. Okay, go. So obviously with the risk reduction techniques, what could we do? Any suggestions?
I think maybe like having a bit more information about the dogs, knowing if they're more anxious before walking them would help.
Yeah, well we can obviously do that. We can add some signage to each kennel with the dogs that are anxious and that we know are anxious. Any other suggestions?
Maybe more staff training, like revisiting.
Yeah, we can always organise that and make sure that everyone has refreshed training, make sure everyone is aware of what's the correct ways of doing things. One point that I'll have is obviously making sure the path is clear. So obviously if anyone notices anything on the ground, like you said, uneven pathway, just come up and let us know so we can get that sorted and fixed. Okay. Okay. So all of these in this incident today has to be recorded and on the hazard and incident report form and sent to management. So obviously I will make sure I get all your details and your point of view from it, and then we'll fill that out and then send that off. Obviously making sure it's accurate. Am I saying that right? Accurate.
Yeah.
Accurate. And we're just going to get a witness, which will be Bianca, as she was a witness to the incident. And then we'll go from there. Okay. So is there any suggestions or any other suggestions that we might have that we could help with anything, I think I fucked this up again, but whatever. Just say update our SOPs, SOPs, animal transfers, and then reinforce PPE use and provide extra training for handling anxious dogs. Is that pretty straightforward?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any suggestions that we have for today? So, and before we wrap up our meeting?
Updating the SOP.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, we can definitely do that. Is that for animal transfers?
Yeah.
Okay, no worries.
Sassy.
Huh?
So sassy.
Is there anything else? Transfers? Okay, so we can update our SOPs for animal transfers. That's a very good suggestion, and we'll definitely look into that and make sure it's all updated. And then obviously we'll email out the updated and post it on the staff room. Okay, is there anything else we have that needs to be suggested?
Maybe like keep on top of like PPE.
Yeah.
And just like equipment that we use, like making sure our shoes are like the grip is still hasn't worn out or anything, and that we're cleaning the leads between gloves.
Between
The links between animals.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Well, we can definitely look into doing that, and we can obviously replace anyone's boots that have any obviously no grip anymore. So that's a very good suggestion. Definitely one of the big things that we have to make sure is done and always being replaced. Anything else? I could maybe suggest extra training if anyone's willing to do it for cut that. I could suggest extra training for anxious dogs in general, so like we can get like maybe somebody out to train staff for that sort of thing, just so it's obviously with anxious dogs very different to a very relaxed dog.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna say one thing. So I'd just like to raise one item for discussion. Should we make it mandatory that 2 handlers are always present when moving medium or large dog? Does everyone agree with that approach?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah. It's just because that would make it a lot easier. So if someone does fall like you did today, Jackie, we can obviously the other person can grab the dog and then
But that would have been a lot scarier if I was alone.
Exactly. So that's why bringing this up would be really good, because then that's preventing you from getting more injured and the dog escaping the animal shelter and going from that.
I feel really bad, but I remember.
Getting flashbacks from when you did it?
No, that gave me flashbacks to. Didn't you like fall on your ass?
Yeah,
Spanky.
Did anyone see that?
I didn't see it,
No,
but I
we
just
saw
remember
it. She
picturing
just-
it.
Yeah, she said I look like Superman.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So, and my wrist still to this day, and I don't think my fucking doctor looked at my wrist properly.
Oh, that sucks.
It still fucking hurts. Like at time to time, my wrist just goes, that hurts.
Wasn't it at the front somewhere in the car?
It was over in Red Road. I was taking him back, and he just fucking went, you know what? I'm gonna eat you. I don't know which dog it was. It was someone he hated.
Yeah.
I can't remember who it was. Anyway, but yeah. It was Mercy. That's who it was.
It was fucking Mercy.
Okay.
Sorry.
I really hope this video is good, because I'm gonna kill myself if I have to record it again. Okay. Alright. So obviously we all agree with that approach with having 2 handlers, which is good. Obviously we've covered everything that we brought up today. And obviously we had a discussion about the strain of your back and the incident with the dog. So obviously I'll get you, Jackie, to stay back with me and do the form and get that all sorted out. Serious, guys, please. No, that was funny though. Was it a cat?
Yes.
I heard something. I'm like, me. Okay.
Dog bark, I'm not concerned, but when there's a cat like here, I'm like, oh, something has happened.
Yeah. Okay, thank you everyone. We've agreed on updating the SOPs, refreshing training and clearer signage. I'll complete the I'll complete the meeting minutes now and make sure they are distributed to the team. So I'll send those out as an email, and I will post them in the staff room as well. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Cut! Oh, fuck me. Thank you guys for helping me.
It's okay. I'm sorry.